Hi there. We want your girlfriend's experience to be the best it can be. Did you know that you can increase the picture quality on YouTube? Let's change the quality to 4K. That's super clear, ultra high definition video. I'll walk you through it step by step. Move your mouse over the video or tap the screen if you're on a phone or tablet, and you'll see some buttons appear. On a computer, click the little gear icon in the bottom right corner of the video. In the YouTube app for phone or tablet, tap the little gear icon in the top corner of the video. Next, click or tap the button that says Quality. This shows you the video options. Look for the one that says 2160p 4K and select it. That's the highest quality, nice and sharp. Watching in 4K uses more of your internet bandwidth and can potentially slow your connection. If you are having issues with your video, you can always go back and choose a lower video quality. That's it. Now you're watching in the best quality possible.
Hello everyone, welcome. I've got Miss Kyle with me today and we're a little feeling festive.
Yes, we
Would
are.
You say? There we go. Welcome to Three Themes Live, where theme number 1 is something to smile about, theme number 2 is something to learn, and theme number 3 is something to discover. Let's go. Hello everyone, welcome to Three Themes Live. I'm Kris here at my girlfriend's quilt shop, and I'm so happy to be here today and happy to have you here with us. Thank you so much. You know, it's been a pretty tough weekend for so many people, right, in this country, and we just want to acknowledge that it can be really, really hard at times. But we want to assure you that we're going to try and keep things as positive as we can. And that's why I'm glad you're here on Three Themes Live, because it's nice to be able to focus on some of the good things that are happening, right? So this week we are talking about a little bit of Halloween fun, if you will, because we're preparing for the holiday that so many people love to decorate with. And it is our Stitched and Bewitched week. And I'm happy to have my friends Kyle and Allison with me today. Hello, ladies.
Hello.
Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm loving the sweatshirts going on. Although,
really
you know, it's still a little warm here in Utah, so.
Yeah, we're melting because isn't that the true Wicked Witch?
Yeah, melting.
That is why I would run out in the rain with no umbrella, to prove I wasn't a witch.
Wow.
Yeah. I did not melt.
I would have never thought of that, but you know what? Did you tell your kids that?
Oh
Did
yeah,
you
all
say,
the time.
Look, Mom's out here and I'm getting soaking wet.
But I'm not melting.
Not melting. Oh my goodness, that's great. I love that. So lots of great things are happening around here. We are preparing for all of the holidays, right? And you know, one of the fun things about when we talk here at Three Themes Live, we're always trying to figure out, you know, what should we focus on? What should our different topics be? And the really great news is that we love it all. So give me all the sewing, machine embroidery, serging, long arming, crafting, you know, cutting, all of that stuff. We're here for it all because everyone has different tastes, right? You never quite know what someone is going to gravitate towards. So it's just been so much fun to think about these shows and some of the themes that we're going to spotlight. Today, we're going to start off with sharing a few Ghoul-friend giggles, if you will. Maybe funny, maybe not so funny, but they're all things that so many of you can probably relate to, because if you're in the sewing room and when you're with that rotary cutter, pins,
scissors,
a sewing machine, sometimes things can get a little scary. So we did a call out to all of you to say, share with us some of your spooky, scary sewing stories, and you guys came in hot. You did. So we've got a few of them to share with you for theme number 1 today. And if you've ever been in this position, we want to hear if you can relate to this all too well as well.
And we do have some pictures.
Yes.
So if you need to go get your Diet Coke because you have a weak stomach.
You know what? Guess what? Abby took care of all of that.
Yay.
So she has a little Band-Aid over them.
Oh, good.
She has a
my gosh,
little
that Abby.
ouch over them. So she's got it taken
Shout out
care
to
of.
Abby for our set.
Yeah.
Because
So
she
cute.
also took care of that today.
It's so cute. All right, let's go ahead and begin with, let's see, who's first up on the list? We've got Debbie Vasquez.
Right.
Okay, Debbie Vasquez. Go ahead, Allison, and tell us what happened with her.
Well, she saw this on Three Things Live, and she didn't have anything to contribute until last night or this morning, however you want to look at it. She was working on Kimberbell's All Things Give Thanks pillow, and the edges for the flying geese were too close to the foot, so she was holding her fabric down so the foot wouldn't go under the fabric, and then it happened.
Ugh.
Machine poked my finger. Ouch.
Oh.
Not too much blood, wrapped with a tissue, closed with some paper tape, and kept on working. We've all been there, Debbie.
Yes.
Now, if she would have just used the tape, she still wouldn't have a story to share.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so paper tape for the win, huh?
Yes.
Who knew that it could, double as a first aid item? Oh, both of you have?
Yes. Unfortunately,
Really?
yes.
Oh my goodness. Well,
But did she get blood on anything?
well,
project.
She said there wasn't too much.
Oh,
good.
good. She did okay.
All right.
Yeah, okay.
That's the main thing.
Too funny. I love that. All right. How many of you can relate? Ooh,
Yeah.
I bet a lot of you can relate to the next one. We have Cindy Clark. All right. Go ahead, Kyle, and tell us what Cindy did.
Okay. She had a contest with a rotary cutter. How many have had that contest?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Some have.
And who won?
Always the rotary cutter.
Always.
Always. She said, but I became the poster child for my daughter's sewing class on the importance of rotary blade safety.
Oh, you know what? What a good Samaritan thing to do.
right.
Yeah. I always
Thanks for
go
taking one for the team.
straight to Allison's. That was bad.
Yeah,
That was pretty bad,
That was
wasn't
pretty
it?
bad, yes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so-
I lost the tip of my finger on that one, but
What's
thank
your
heavens.
advice for people with that?
Well, don't sew tired.
Okay.
And keep your hands away from the rotary blade. Yeah, I mean,
Exactly. Fern shares in the comments, paper tape on your fabric, not your finger.
Yeah.
I like that. All right. Oh, Terry said, me, 5 stitches.
Ooh,
okay,
ouch,
Terry.
Terry.
I had stitches.
Yours went
I
in
should have had
Didn't
stitches,
work.
but instead, super glue for the win.
Super glue for the win. Okay, well, you know what? It's nice to have those things come in handy for sure.
Right.
All right, and then finally for today, we have Lynn Anderson, our friend. Oh my goodness, Lynn. I just screamed when I read yours. Okay, let's take a look at what
Makes me
happened
hurt.
with her, with her scary
have a picture.
sewing story. Oh, she doesn't have a photo. Okay, well,
Good,
let me
good.
go
I'm
ahead
glad.
and share with you what she said. She usually makes matching pajamas every Christmas for her 5 children. I know, isn't that so sweet? So one year she laid the material out on the living room floor to cut them out. As I was crawling on my hands and knees, cutting them out, I swung my foot around and sat on it. I felt a bad pain in the top of my foot. It had hit my pincushion. A large needle went into it and disappeared. I went to the
Disappeared?
doctor. He tried to get it out for an hour with no luck.
No.
Isn't that crazy? No luck at all. So she went to the hospital and the ER worked on it for another hour, finally getting it out using a fluoroscope. It had moved 4 inches from where it went in.
Get out.
While I was there, they showed me an x-ray of a woman who worked in the sewing factory. She had a mouthful of pins and she sneezed.
Oh,
Oh, go.
Okay.
Uh,
This is a Halloween story, isn't it? Sending them into her throat. Another time I stepped on a sewing machine needle in my boys' room shag carpet. Again, I ended up in the hospital getting it dug out. This time the doctor on call had been in the Army. He taped a BB to my foot and under the fluoroscope got it out more quickly. The moral of these stories, sewing is a dangerous hobby. Wear shoes and don't put pins in your mouth.
you know,
Ooh, yeah.
I always love the moral of the story.
yeah.
Wow, Lynn, that is something else.
Ooh,
yeah.
I mean, that's a few. You know, I have heard where someone had put pins in their mouth and actually, you know, kind of had this, they engulfed in and it went down.
I think of it every time,
Yeah.
and it just is enough for me not to do it.
Just don't do it. Use those cute needle minders
Right.
instead, right?
Right.
Exactly. Oh my goodness. Well, thank you for sharing your scary Halloween stories in the sewing room. That is pretty crazy. And we've got a few more to share as well throughout the week. And Kyle, do you
Can I
have...
tell you mine?
Yes, tell us.
It didn't happen to me, but I sent my machine in to get serviced with
Oh.
Wayne. And all of a sudden, he sends me this picture of a spider that looks that big. And I
What?
thought he was joking with me. I'm like,
Yeah.
your baby, don't,
Yeah.
no. It was a real spider. It wasn't that big, but it
Oh
was
my
pretty
goodness.
big. It was pretty big. It was in my machine.
Was it like a fish, Kyle? You know, it was this big, this big?
Yeah, yeah.
The
Yeah.
spider was this big.
The spider was like this,
He made
this
it
big.
seem like it was like that big.
But it was in your machine.
It was in my machine.
Oh my goodness. Was it dead?
No.
No?
No.
Oh.
No. Don't worry, I burned down my shed.
I guess that's what happens when you have a she shed.
You have a
That
she
could
shed
happen,
that's
right?
in the corner of a field.
Yeah.
A snake went in there the other day. I had to call my grandson.
Okay, let's be
Okay.
honest.
Wow. Okay. Wow. Okay. Sandra said sewing and cutting tired, eep.
Yeah.
Time to walk away from the cutting table, set the rotary blade down, and get some caffeine.
Amen.
You needed some good
Thank you,
Diet Coke
Sandra.
there.
Yep.
Go to bed.
Just go to
to
bed.
Amen. Just be done.
I know, but we as sewers, quilters, oh my goodness, we just want to keep on going, especially when we have cute projects. And today we have a super cute project for all of you. I'm so excited because this is a girlfriend exclusive, and Kyle and Allison are going to be at the sewing machine today, showing us some of their best tips for doing the brand new Spider Trio. We'll be back right after this. Three Things Live is back in full swing, and last week we got our Jane Austen on during our quarterly book club.
We read Pride and Prejudice, and we were inspired to make a needlebook, a table runner, and our exclusive Pemberley patchwork quilt.
We had Cindy Cloward, the owner of Riley Blake Design, stop by. She shared her visit to the Austen House in England with us and how that trip inspired new fabrics, quilts, and how you can get your hands on them too.
You are definitely going to want to watch all week so you can learn about the amazing trip we are going to take next year.
I'm definitely going. You should too.
Just watch Three Things Live every Monday through Wednesday at 1 p.m. Mountain or 3 p.m. Eastern, or use the links below to catch up on what you missed.
Remember that Three Things Live is where we always have something to make you smile
Something to learn.
and something to discover. Let's go.
Hello, welcome back.
Welcome to Three Things Live. I'm Allison.
And I'm Kyle.
And we are going to demonstrate one of the cutest MGQS, My Girlfriend's Quilt Shop exclusives. It's a pennant that you
It
can
is.
put as those small places in your wall or on a yard stake
It's
or
darling.
out
It's
on
only
your porch.
like 12 by 21 inches.
Yes, absolutely, darling. And it's called the
It's the Bitsy Trio.
Itsy Bitsy Trio pennant.
Yes, and so quick, easy, I love the bright colors.
Right.
I love the bright colors. Okay, so I started sewing it up, and it went together really, really easily.
Right.
I'm just going to demonstrate today how to put on the
Rick
rack. That's the word. The rick rack.
And I would say that's the hardest part of this.
Yes.
So there's a few snowballs. There's a few snowballs for the spiders.
Yes, and they're not
then-
teeny tiny.
No,
Not
they're
teeny
really
tiny.
easy.
That's what I loved.
And then there's also just little squares on the bottom.
Yeah, I mean, look at how
This is
cute.
definitely a beginner
This is.
project. I mean, wouldn't that be fun?
Yes,
To
yes.
get any beginner, you know.
Yeah, it's awesome.
All right, Kyle, take it away. What are we
Okay.
going to do today?
All right. So once we got our rows all made,
Mm-hmm.
then we go to put our. I can't remember that word today.
Okay, I'll be your
Okay.
fill in the blanker.
Okay, thank you.
All right,
Rick rack.
the Rick Rack.
Yes. Now we got.
Think
in-
about tic tac as if I had bad breath.
Oh.
Rhyme it with Rick Rack, and
Good
you got
idea.
it.
Good
Okay.
idea. Yep. Allison, tic tac. Yeah, got it. Okay. In your package, in your kit, you've got 2 different sizes of rick rack.
Okay, because we've got 3 different sizes of spiders.
Yes, we do. Are they 3 different sizes?
2 different sizes.
2 different sizes. I was like, mine are the same size. I was pretty proud.
Oh, all right. Maybe one looks smaller because it doesn't have legs yet.
It doesn't have the legs yet. I decided not to put them all on yet. Okay, so the larger rick rack is your spider web coming down. Okay, and I did this on purpose. I really did. I sewed it with white thread. So you could see that I didn't sew particularly straight.
Now, Rick Rack has always scared me, Kyle, because I just wondered how you made all those curves around that Rick Rack.
No, not me. Does somebody else do it that way?
I don't know.
I don't zigzag. I just put the pedal to the metal.
Okay,
Okay?
with white thread.
With white. Well, actually, I did the other 2 with black to show you that you're not going to see it anyway.
Okay.
Okay? So don't worry if it's not exactly straight.
Okay.
They do say draw a line. So I did draw a line
Underneath your Rick Rack.
underneath with a,
Friction marker.
yes, that's the word.
How am I doing?
You're doing
I feel like we're
great.
playing charades.
Yep, it is charades.
With a friction marker or a water-soluble pen.
That's the words, yes.
Okay.
And so you can't see my lines. I did pretty darn good, just saying.
Okay.
Okay, so I got those sewn on, and I did not fold them underneath. That just makes a mess when I do it.
Okay.
I just put it on top, and I trimmed it.
Do you know who would fold them underneath?
Who?
Jackie.
Of course she would.
Yes, just saying.
I try it, but then I'm trimming all the ends.
Did
So
you use some fray check?
I thought about that. I thought
I would probably use some fray check.
fray check would be good. I just trimmed them before I came.
Okay.
So you can't see. I would definitely
So
use
don't
fray
breathe on
check.
them.
No, don't touch them.
Okay.
Okay? All right, so we've got the larger rick rack on there. No big deal. All I didn't even measure. I just put them on here, sewed down the middle,
And then trimmed them.
and then I trimmed them.
Okay.
That's all I did with the 3 of them. And you're doing the same thing with all 3 of those. They all have the big one. So then we come to the little rick rack.
Oh.
Yeah, this makes me go, ooh, I don't know if I can do this.
Okay.
So one trick that we have learned, we love school glue, Elmer's.
Not to be confused with hot glue.
Yeah, no. Did you? Yeah, I've done that before. Yes.
I have not.
Oh, really? I don't believe that for a minute. Yeah, so all we do is come with this, and you can cut it to the length you
So
want.
you're putting it on your Rick Rack, not on your fabric.
That's what I'm doing.
Okay.
Because just in case I don't get my rick rack in the right spot.
Oh.
Because my lines will go away,
Oh, okay.
but maybe the glue, I don't know. The glue probably would, but.
Okay.
Okay, what it tells you, and this I loved, on the back here are your lines. Are your lines
So
for
you don't
your
even have
legs.
to freehand those spider legs.
No, you don't. You don't. So one side, I couldn't decide, was this the leg and this the bottom leg? You can do it however you want. So all I did was I put it underneath, up to a window or your light table. What's the one that we have?
Caterpillar.
Caterpillar. It works. It works with the spider.
I think I'm winning this game.
You are. You always win. So I would put it with the caterpillar and just draw the line. And see, I drew it with the friction pen. If I don't get it exactly on that, I am not going to cry.
Okay.
Okay? But that's giving me a guide. So then the other side, if it was my own project, I wouldn't worry so much. But I want them to look the same, so all I did was hold that up and I traced the back page.
Well, you are a genius.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And so then I just put it underneath here, and I did the same thing with the caterpillar or up to a window, whatever you need to use to be able to see it. I did mostly see it behind this white fabric.
Okay.
Okay, so then I'm gonna put my glue on. I don't even know what side I did it on before. This is how I'm doing
I can't
it.
stand glue on my fingers, so I would have to.
Don't you just lick
I'd
it
have-
off? I'm teasing. I'm teasing.
Yeah, Kyle.
Sort of. No, I never ate glue. You just peel it off your hand. The Elmer's.
I'm glad to know.
Did you do that?
No, I can't stand glue on my hands.
Oh my gosh, what a baby.
She doesn't listen to me.
Nope. Okay, see how well that stuck right there?
Yeah, that's so nice.
No big deal. And you can either fold it down because you put glue all the way down on it.
Okay.
And then I'm just going to trim it.
Okay, perfect.
Look how awesome that looks.
Okay, if
Okay.
you used hot glue, you'd be done.
Yeah, you would be done. You don't
But
even have
we're
to sew
not.
it. We're not. We're doing the professional sewing way.
All right, so I'm sewing today on the baby lock. And one of the things that the baby lock has is it has a guide beam. So I'm
Get
going to
out.
turn the guide beam on
Oh, nice.
because that helps so much when we're
yeah.
sewing on
Yes,
there. So if
yes.
you don't have a guide beam, then just set
Can
your
I just
needle.
say one thing?
Yes.
You have white thread. That makes my day.
Well, I do have white thread
This is
because I
way-
need them to see
You
it.
can see it. Yes, exactly. And that's one of the other reasons I
And
wanted
I
you to be able to
probably want
see.
to shorten my stitch
Yes,
a little
I would
bit.
do
so I'm
that.
going to use the quilting thing. And we need to make sure our foot pedal's plugged in because otherwise
Yeah, it's not going to go.
that would be bad. But I'm going to send it to Quilting 01 because that lines my needle right up in the center. So it's going to follow my guide beam.
Oh,
Right
oh,
here.
you're not trying to get it to the side.
Nope,
For
I'm
the
not trying to
quarter
get it to
inch.
the side. Nope, because I want to go right down the center, right? Mm-hmm. And you told me I don't have to be too straight.
Oh.
So I'm going to just come right here. I'm going to probably slow my stitches down because I have to adjust just a little bit right
Mm-hmm.
here. And this would be where a stiletto
Oh,
would
yes.
help a lot,
That
right?
way you don't put needles through your fingers
Right.
and have a scary
So-
story.
Yes. So then I'm going to just take and I am going to stitch
Now, do you
right
do the
down
tack
center.
down stitch at the end?
Yes, I do.
Me too.
And that's one nice thing about this machine is it does have a tack down stitch so you don't have to back stitch. So I'm just going to push this circle right here and it's just going to go up and down a few times, tack that down, and I'm going to cut that
That
off.
is my most favorite thing to use when I'm blanket stitching.
Kyle, I have a leg on.
Yay! Yay!
I have a leg up, Kyle.
Leg up.
I'm going to trim those right there. All right.
Look at how awesome that was. That's so
yeah,
easy.
and if that was black thread, you wouldn't even have seen that.
And
All right, and just so everybody knows, this is not in the club.
oh, it's not.
No, not in
Okay.
the club on this one. So we do have the downloadable pattern if you wanted to use your own
Oh,
under
okay.
As Seen on 3 Things Live or new releases, or you can just buy the
Purchase
kit.
it.
Yep, we
The
have a
kit
few
comes with
kits left. Yeah, we sold
everything.
it on Comment Sold and thought that we would sell out, but the kit team, they are fantastic. They were
They
able
made
to
some
get
more?
a few more together
Nice.
so that we could show that.
Nice. I loved it. The binding, I still have extras. There's my back, and there's my binding.
Oh, so cute. I
put 'em
love
right
that
back
striped.
in the bag so I don't lose them.
Yes.
Same, and you had the buttons for the eyes, but do not put them on until after it's quilted.
Yes, that's a good idea.
Yes. So that's my tip.
All right, does anybody have any questions or tips and tricks about Rick Crack that we have
Oh,
that
I
we
could
have
use a new one
missed?
too.
Yep.
And I can't read that
And
far away.
Jill's my soul sister, she says, just get your black Sharpie out. Do we have a black Sharpie in there? I'm going
Ooh.
to show you how fantastic this is.
That'd
This
be
is my
awesome.
last demo.
Okay,
Okay.
here we go.
Watch this, Kyle.
Okay, I want to see.
I'm going to just get my black Sharpie out.
I love you.
I'm going to color that white thread right there. Let me come right down here.
Look it.
Just,
Who
my
knew? That's a
second
permanent.
favorite. It's my second favorite notion.
A black marker.
Prove I used white thread.
Yeah,
All right,
go
Marilyn
ahead.
wants to know how we quilted it. So the way that,
Clear blue tiles?
well, you could use clear blue tiles, it's fantastic.
Uh-huh.
Or this is such a small project
'Kay.
that you could freehand a spider web behind that and just use a friction pen.
That'd
I mean,
be
you know, wouldn't that
cute.
be so
Oh,
darling?
I see the stitching on there a little bit.
Yeah, so or you could do some straight line quilting
Mm-hmm,
on here. I love small projects like this because you can finish it start to finish
Start
on
to
there.
end, yep.
I mean, you know, who wants to take this into a long armor and wait, you know, to have
No.
it back when you can just do that. So, yeah, I know that there are some great Kimberbell
Oh, yeah.
designs
Kimberbell tiles,
for
yes.
Halloween.
If you bring one in to me, make sure you have 5 so we can put them all on at once.
Yes, get with your friends. All right, that was a great demo. Like I
Okay.
said, I have endlessly been afraid of rickrack and other
Yeah.
embellishments because
The
I'm
smaller
like, how
it
do you
gets,
get there?
the harder I think
But that
it
was
is.
just really easy.
And
really
they're
great with-
spider legs. They don't have to be
Yep.
perfect. And
Yep.
you can trim that. Use your fray check.
And if you didn't have a guide beam, my suggestion is get a machine with a guide beam. But my second suggestion is you sure could take a piece of tape and create your edge right down the center of that with some masking tape or some Kimberbell tape.
Yes.
So, all right.
For your fingers.
Okay, well, we are going to be back in just a minute. We have Kris with us. You may be wondering about these fun sweatshirts we have going on. I got to slide over. Look at these. Oh, wrong way. Look at these fun spiders I got.
love this. I love this. This goes with our project.
Yes.
Good job.
Yes.
Good job.
So we will be right back in just a second.
We would love to invite you to be a part of the Stitch Your Story Challenge for 2025. We're going to help you create a quilt this year that not one other person on the planet will have, because it's your story.
I wanted to leave stories for my kids.
We're asking you to create a personal 12.5-inch unfinished quilt block each month. It's according to a theme.
It's good therapy for me.
And we're going to give you different ideas throughout the year on what the theme is and what techniques you could possibly do, because really there's no right or wrong way to do it. It is all up to you and your own creativity. All your questions could be answered by watching 3 Themes Live every month. That is going to be your go-to resource for everything Stitch Your Story. So please share with us your pictures, your stories, and you can do so by using the hashtag StitchYourStory2025 and hashtag MyGirlfriend'sQuiltShop. It's not too late. It's never too late. Start today and move forward, because I promise you won't regret it.
We are talking about a really fun technique called Quilt as you go. You'll make your quilt blocks and you're actually going to quilt those, but you're going to stop your quilting about an inch away from the edge. And I'm going to turn my batting and my back piece and pin that. I am going to have you put these together, and I'm going to have you sew a 1/4 inch seam all the way down. Once we have that done, you're going to fold your batting right in here to the center. And then you are going to fold this one right in here to the center. Do you see how you have a overlap? Then I'm going to take my top and I'm going to fold this over. And then I'm going to fold my next one over. Once I do that, I'm going to turn this under a 1/4 inch and I'm going to pin. I want to turn this over and I want to see where my pins are lining up.
Okay.
You can just take and just stitch right down that edge.
Okay. Let's see it.
Perfect.
Awesome.
Remember that 3 Themes Live is where we always have something to make you smile
Something to learn.
and something to discover. Let's go.
Time is precious. That's why My Girlfriend's Quilt Shop is pleased to introduce the new Roam Free collection. Simply set, snip, place, and press. Every piece is pre-cut, pre-fused, and has an adhesive backing, featuring the revolutionary Applique by number system. Sewing is optional. Make each block individually. or join them all together to make something truly incredible in a fraction of the time. Get yours today at mygirlfriendsquiltshop.com.
The technique that we're showing today is very, very different, using this household item, craft item perhaps, into your quilt blocks. So I wouldn't put the pipe cleaner by itself.
No.
But I might cover it in fabric. You're basically creating a tube. All you do is you put right sides together and you sew all the way down. What we want you to do is turn this right side out. How are we going to get the pipe cleaner into the fabric? We tried lots of different methods.
We did, including just shoving it in, which you think would work.
You would think, but it doesn't.
It doesn't.
You made a thread cradle.
I made a thread cradle.
But look how simple that was. It just goes right through. I was able to create the roof line. I was able to curve this, move this around the satellite dish. Hey everyone, we are excited to be back for theme number 3. Thanks for sticking around and being with us, because you're going to be so glad you tuned in, because today I'm going to talk about layering on the ScanNCut. And a lot of people will ask, I love your shirts, and you can see that, on Kyle's shirt, she has 1 layer of vinyl. You have 2 layers of vinyl on yours, and I have 5 layers on mine.
Oh.
And one of the things that confuses a lot of people, or it may feel a little scary, is how do I cut something like that, and how do I make it all line up? So I'm going to kind of take you through a few of the steps as to what I've discovered of how to do this. So even if you've never touched a ScanNCut machine, even if this is something that you go, I don't know about if that's for me, we want you to stick around, because you just never know what
you never know till you know, right?
Yeah, exactly. So it's just too much fun not to be able to share. So let's go ahead, and we're going to start with, why don't you go ahead and remove that top cover right there. And this is
Jackie told us we don't want to lose that.
No, this is a plastic cover that you definitely don't want to lose, because that's your protective cover. And I've got here with me a sheet of the black vinyl. Okay, this is a permanent vinyl.
Is there a right and a wrong side?
There is, and what I want you to do, Allison, is we're going to have the shiny side face down.
Okay.
Now you can put that anywhere you want on the mat, so go ahead and place it.
Does it have to be straight?
Anywhere. No, it doesn't even have to be straight.
Oh, all right.
Oh,
That
okay.
makes my life much easier.
And let's go ahead and take the sprayer and just kind of get those little bubbles out. You don't have to go too hard, because this is a brand new mat.
Oh, I see
But
the bubbles.
See if you can get a few of those
You
out.
know, I worked retail before this, and this reminds me of trying to put clings on windows.
There we go. Okay.
This reminds me
I think
of
that's
bringing
good
your
enough.
phone in to get the cover on.
That's right.
Oh, man.
All right. So the nice thing about the ScanNCut is that it scans, just like I mentioned that because it's called the ScanNCut, it actually does scan, which other machines do not do that. That's one of the reasons why we love this one. So I'm going to go ahead and load my mat just like that.
She's just pushing buttons.
The reason why I want it to scan is because I want to see where my material is on my mat. Now this is going to be especially useful when you are when you're using scraps of fabric. How many of you have scraps lying around? Whether it's fabric, vinyl, whatever it might be. This is why I love the ScanNCut, is because it scans. So I'll show you what I mean by that. I'm first going to retrieve my data right here, and I've already put my design on a USB stick. Okay, I've got some fun things going on here, but I want to click on the cutesy spider, and you can see it come
No,
up right there. That's the
Allison.
one that Allison has. Now, the thing that's really fun, Allison, is that you'll notice that Allison on her sweatshirt is nice and big, but the one that we're going to do is really small. That's the great thing about SVG files. They're scalable. It doesn't matter what size they come in at. You can make it big or as small as you want.
Nice, nice.
Yes.
So I'll hit OK. And at this point, I want to scan the mat to see where my fabric is. So do you see this little button right here? It's my scanner. And I'll go ahead and hit Start. So while that's scanning, Eva, the mat I'm using is the standard mat, the standard tack mat.
Which we have 2 different sizes on our website under As Seen on 3 Things Live.
We must have 12 by 12 and?
The 12 by 24.
Which is really nice,
Oh, wow.
especially if you're
Nice.
doing lots of things,
In case you
right?
wanted to put some spiders on a jumpsuit.
Exactly, there you go.
Up my leg.
Yes.
All right, friends, let's go ahead and take a look at the screen. You're going to see right here that the square, maybe not. It might not be coming up, but there's a little square on the screen that's showing me exactly where the spiders need to be. Oh,
Right
there we
there.
go.
Oh.
All right, do you see that?
Yes.
Yeah, pretty cool, huh? Now, if I wanted to make that darker, that's how it comes in, but maybe I can't see where the spiders go, but I do have the red square around it, so as long as I have that red outline and I'm on top of the black, I'm fine. But again, if you're having trouble seeing it, you can go to the lighter background and you see
nice.
it right there.
Yeah.
Isn't
Nice.
that great?
Yep.
All right,
So you could add things to that, too.
you could, yeah. If there were other little items I wanted, I could fill that in as much as I wanted. But see how nice that is to have that laid out like that?
Yes.
All right, now all I have to do is go to Cut. And because I'm cutting vinyl, I want to go to my settings and actually select half cut. All
Okay,
right,
so you don't want
half
it to go all
cut
the
is
way
not
through.
going to go
Okay.
all the way through because I still want my protective layer in there. So I do half cut, and let's say I'm going to go ahead and do a weeding box as well, and that's so that I don't use all of my vinyl. I only use the small part.
So smart.
All right, I'm going to hit OK. If it was important that I actually flip it, mirror image it,
Oh, like
I could do
words.
that now.
Okay.
Words especially would be important. On this one, I'm not going to worry about that. So with that being said, I'm going to grab my vinyl cutter, my vinyl blade, I should say. It's the light blue one, and just place it right in there.
That's
Just
all you
see,
do?
She just drops that
That's
in.
it. That was easy, right?
Really?
Right. So simple. Yeah. And then hit Start. And it's going to tell us that it'll take just a couple of minutes to do.
It's all ready to go?
It's all ready to go. Wasn't that simple?
I'm going to have to play with this
That
thing.
was so simple. In fact, your shirt, Kyle, it took about 3.5 minutes to do. It was
What?
that quick. Yeah.
I thought
So-
there was a lot on here.
No, I mean, it cuts quickly and it cuts really well. And so
No,
I
thank you,
think
cutting
from-
all those little pieces.
Exactly. From start to finish, it probably took about 20 minutes
Oh,
to
nice.
just, peel everything.
You're
and
so nice.
All that fun stuff.
You thought she'd
All
cut
right,
that
you-
out by hand.
Oh,
did.
yeah, sure.
I
There's
did.
no way I could cut it out by hand. No way at all.
No.
And that's one of the beauties of the ScanNCut. A lot of people will think, I don't know if I need a cutting machine. I don't mind cutting myself. Well, that's absolutely true.
Your words?
But can I cut all of this out by hand? Absolutely not.
Why?
Right? And so, and the ScanNCut can be so helpful, especially for people who might have arthritis or, may not feel comfortable or confident in cutting their own items. All right,
Okay,
this is
I
finished
got a
cutting.
question. I saw that go in and out and all over.
Yeah.
How do you know when it's done?
It will tell you it's done.
Oh.
And
Finished
just
cutting is what
finished
it says.
cutting. Yeah.
Nice, nice.
So let's go ahead and peel this back. And what I like to do
I don't see
here
any
is
cutting
I like to
lines.
pull it back on itself and then just go ahead and remove that from there. Okay, what I have
Do you
found.
see cutting lines?
You won't see cutting lines, or that might be pretty sticky. We can even do it this way. And
must
go
have
ahead
burned
and
too much.
go ahead and put that down there.
Must have
yeah.
what?
Use
Are
the
you
brayer
there?
too much.
Yeah. This was such a sticky mat that maybe you didn't need to use the brayer as much. But you know what we can do? Right there. Let's go ahead and just peel it off like that.
It really did cut it.
It did. It's amazing.
That is a nice square.
That is really nice. And we're going to take this little doohickey here. We call it a hook.
Yeah.
And the hook is going to help you remove. Are you nervous?
Yes.
Okay, let me show you another tip I have. All right, sometimes with black vinyl especially, it's hard to see the lines. You're not sure where the lines go. Well, here's a little trick for you.
I was wondering what that was for.
Baking powder.
I thought we were getting scones again.
Or baby powder. And I like to just put it right on here. And then all of a sudden, you're going to see those lines show up a little bit more. All right? Now, normally I don't have it on here, but do you see how those lines show up? So here we go. Do you mind if I scooch in here a little bit?
I'm going to slide on out.
Okay. So let's go ahead and start peeling some back. All right, here we go. I'm going to get this going. Whoops. All right, and very carefully you're going to see this spider come.
Wow.
Isn't that something?
Those legs are not coming up.
No, they're not. They're doing really good. All right, so you just continue that process until it is done. All right, and so I'm going to show you
it's got
what it looks like when it's done.
clear on there,
don't
so
spend as
it's-
much time.
Okay, I got it.
You can see right here.
Yeah.
This is how the spiders look. Now, all you'd have to do is place it right on there.
And it's
there
even a
you
little
go.
sticky, so you can get it exactly perfect.
Exactly.
It down.
So when I was doing your sweatshirt, I actually tried on the sweatshirt because I wanted to figure out where exactly I
where
should
it should
place
go.
it. And because it sticks, like Allison said, you can actually stick it on there, look in the mirror, or rearrange
Because nobody
it if you
wants
need
two
to.
spiders in an inappropriate
That is very, very true. Exactly.
Looks lined up to me.
Yeah. So doing vinyl is actually really fun, and it's pretty simple once you get those basic steps. But here's the question that often comes up. I love the vinyl, the one layer, easy to do. How do I do multiple layers? How do I make sure that they all fit on? Well, don't you worry. Jackie and I will be doing a more in-depth class on this here very, very soon. But for today, I want to share with you some pictures of my progress that I did when I was working on this sweatshirt. So let's go ahead and take a look at the screen. And you can see here that I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 pieces of vinyl that are happening right here. Now, if you have a problem with any of the vinyl sticking up a little bit, go ahead and put a little piece of tape. It's totally fine. There's nothing to worry about. All right? Now, once I did that, I went ahead and sent it through, and all of my pieces were cut in different sections, or in different layers. So right here you have the ghost. Right here is stitching with my ghoul friends. But do you notice something else on each of these? I have what's called a registration mark.
Like a little diamond.
It's like a little diamond. And I put these on purpose, all in different places. And this is what we'll teach you in class.
I got it.
Yeah.
Nice.
And when we have class, we'll teach you how to put registration marks into your designs so that it's easy to layer. All right. So, but I want you to make sure and pay close attention to that. All right. So my first layer that had to go on my sweatshirt were the ghosts. And you see the little registration marks in 3 different spots. Okay. And at that point, I don't want the registration marks to go on the sweatshirt, right? So what do? How do I make sure that the registration marks stay in place?
Cut them out.
But
I'm cheating off your paper,
well,
so you say it.
We wouldn't want to cut them out because then it did us no good to have registration marks, right?
True.
Okay, but that's what I thought at first too, until I discovered this.
Don't cut them out.
don't cut them out. Rather, go ahead and put heat-resistant tape on the back side. Here I'm pulling up on the ghost. You put the heat-resistant tape over it, so you still have them, but it's not going to stick to your material, okay? So at this point, I've done that.
So
Let's
that's in
see.
between your
fabric
vinyl and your fabric.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And then I put down, you know, just a piece of paper to go in between, and I put my heat press to it.
I need that.
It's pretty nice.
Yeah.
Now my ghosts are down. Now it's time for the second layer of my vinyl. And look again, I have 3 different registration marks right here. So what do I have to do?
Put those exactly where the first registration marks.
Exactly, I'm just lining them
Cheat
up.
off my paper.
Okay.
There you go. Look
will.
at that. Look how, let's see if I can,
Oh, they line up.
yeah, there we go.
But you have the tape
There.
underneath there, so that's not going to
But
stick
the tape
either.
is underneath, so it's not going to stick to the fabric. It's just lined up right there. Do you see the purple and the white underneath? Now I know that this is in the right place. Okay, I'm going to set my press at 315, and I do it for about 30 seconds. It says 13 on there because I got the picture halfway through. All right, you can see my ghosts are down. My purple lettering is down. Now it's time to figure out where my scissors and thread go. And so once again, I've got those registration marks. That's all I have to do. And then I press it. Here we go. You can see that right there.
You're going to press it all at once?
And you're going to press it all at once. Well, no.
over and over again. 'Cause you
Each
can press-
layer.
yeah,
Each
each
layer,
layer.
going to press at a time.
Because she's got to take that vinyl
And then
off.
finally,
Oh, okay.
I end with my little black eyes and the little pumpkin stem. And I've got a finished sweatshirt.
That's perfect.
That's
Cute.
perfectly aligned.
Cute. Yeah, your stem on your
On the
pumpkin is
pumpkin,
good.
it's perfectly there. And it's
And look
because
how
I used the
tiny it is.
I know.
registration marks. So registration marks is a game changer for you. If you've ever wondered, how does that work? Again, we're recording a video here very soon on exactly how to put those registration marks on any design that you need. So Donna's asking, where did you buy heat-resistant tape? That's a great question, Donna. We have an Amazon link that Shelby is putting in the comments, and that is a link to all of the things that we purchase on Amazon for stuff like this, because we don't carry heat-resistant tape.
Right. I see a lot
but
of
you can
questions on
find it
social
there.
media. What heat press do you use? What this? So that,
And that
if you
link
just
is there
go,
too.
if you just go to Amazon to ours, then it'll show you all the things that you use.
Exactly. So let's see. Lisa said, don't know if I will ever understand all this. I know, sometimes it is a lot, Lisa. I totally agree, and I understand completely. My best advice is to just keep at it. Just keep trying. Keep
And
playing with the
watch.
buttons.
Yep.
Keep watching. Try new things out, because honestly, the only way I've been able to learn this is by doing.
Right.
And I just, you can watch as many videos as you want out there, but it's the minute that you start actually pushing the buttons and trying to see what works, what doesn't work, that's going to be your best friend. So be patient with yourself. You've got this. I know you do, and it's going to work out just fine.
Right.
Okay. Any other questions I'm seeing? Let's see. Abby, would you mind pulling down on that screen? There we go. We're going to check and see if we have. Yeah. Yep. Someone else said you learn by playing. Yep. For sure. So Sable said that. All right. So it really is really fun. And don't let a machine like this scare you or intimidate you. Don't let rickrack intimidate you.
Right.
It is very, very simple to do. And really, ultimately, don't we just want to make fun projects that are easy to do, and
Absolutely.
we can do it quickly and be proud of the work that we've done?
I learn more by my mistakes than I
So
ever do by
true.
doing things 100% perfect.
Exactly.
Which is why I'm so smart.
Yeah,
You are.
that's right.
Wicked smart.
I think we all get it for sure. Connie said a ScanNCut retrieval
retreat.
That's a good idea.
Connie, that would be so much fun. I love that idea. Love that idea so much. All right, guys. Well, we hope you enjoyed today's show. We hope you leave feeling a little bit more inspired and thinking about all the creative things that you can do for your homes, for your families, and ultimately for yourself, because it's stuff like this that bring us joy when we're in the middle of doing it.
I want to make a bunch of these.
Do you want to make a bunch of those?
I do.
They're so
these
simple.
are just blanks.
Those are just the Kimberbell cinch sack blanks.
And all I have to do is sew.
Exactly. And you know, all you have to do is just place that on there, put your heat press on top for 30 seconds, and you're done. Boom, bada, bang.
Do you want to make a bunch of those for your girlfriends?
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's what
of course. That's what you were hoping, right?
That's what I was thinking. Yes.
All right, everyone.
700.
That's right. All 700. I love that. Okay, everyone. Before we leave, let's share with you a few quick announcements, if you don't mind. Let's see. The first one up is the Christmas Club.
Oh my gosh! Can you believe it's
about
starting?
here. Oh my goodness. October 20th is our first day of classes, and so make sure and get your kits before they're gone. We have 4 adorable projects, and they are sewing, but guess what? They are all pre-cut.
Can you believe
that? The sewing, all of your blocks are pre-cut, you guys.
It is such a luxury to just pull your kit out and just sew.
Yeah, all you have to do is sew. So you get 4 weeks of classes, 4 project kits, completely, you know, back,
ready
front, all of that, binding,
Wow.
the 4 kits, and
4 patterns.
4 patterns, and you get it all for $59.99.
Get out.
That's crazy.
Get out. Pattern and all cut
Pattern
out.
and 4 kits and the classes. And the classes, of course, are recorded, so you can join in anytime. So we want you to be a part of that. You can sign up for it at mygirlfriendsquiltshop.com. Also, Terry is asking, where did you get the patterns for our sweatshirts?
Oh, yeah.
Well, this one I actually grabbed from some clip art I found online, which is kind of a fun thing, right? But this one and this one in particular are girlfriend exclusives, and you can find those on our website at mygirlfriendsquiltshop.com. Look under ScanNCut.
Or as seen on 3.
Or as seen on 3
or
Themes
under
Live.
new releases.
Yeah. So we have a special section on our website just for those items as well.
That's so nice.
You know what? This, say you love the spiders, you could cut that out of fabric. You could cut that out of paper if you wanted. I mean, all of these things could be cut out of different materials. So definitely check that out. Thank you, Terry, for the question. And then we also want to let you know that we have a handy quilter event coming up October 9th through 11th. Are you pretty excited about that, Kyle?
Really excited.
Oh my goodness,
really
it's so
excited.
much fun. And we're going to have that here at the store.
In store, yep.
And
there's hands-on.
Yeah, there's nothing like being able to have that one-on-one attention,
There's not like
right?
5 people to one machine.
No.
either.
We bring in a
1 to 2
certified handy
people.
quilter teacher.
And we have
instructor.
plenty of them. We don't
Exactly.
let the class fill up too much because we want everybody to be able to do their own thing.
Yeah, so no matter where you live, come on, take the flight over and enjoy a handy quilter event with us. And we also have a free long arm and loving it Facebook group as well that you can join. So, you know, they have all kinds of fun things going on over there. So make
Every
sure
day.
and look for it, MGQS Long Arm and Loving It. All right, friends. Well, that wraps things up for us today. Thank you again for being here. We hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Keep doing all the things you love, and we hope to see you again real soon. Bye-bye.